Hi, everyone. My name is Kayla Gasparo, and today I'm going to be talking to you about oxidative stress and fertility. So, the intended audience for this presentation is women in the premenopausal stage of life. This presentation is intended to be given in a women's health clinic setting. So, why is this a topic of interest? According to the CDC, about 10% of women in the United States, so about 6.1 million women, ages 15 to 44, have difficulty getting pregnant or staying pregnant. So many factors, including diet, smoking, exposure to environmental pollutants, and chronic inflammation, can all contribute to increased levels of oxidative stress in the body, which research shows has a negative effect on fertility. Since oxidative stress is a proven underlying causative factor in infertility, I think it's important for women to be made aware of this factor, as well as educated on how to prevent and manage it. Proper intake of antioxidants are needed to protect cells of the reproductive system from the cellular damage that can be caused by this oxidative stress. Therefore, I would like to explore lifestyle factors, the use of these key antioxidants, as well as dietary interventions women can use to help mitigate levels of oxidative stress in the body and thus positively impact fertility as a whole. So, first and foremost, what is oxidative stress? So, oxidative stress is a phenomenon caused by an imbalance between pro-oxidants called free radicals or reactive oxygen species, or ROS, and antioxidants in the body. So, free radicals are a natural byproduct of everyday metabolic functions like ATP production, for example. Free radicals are usually destroyed by our body's natural antioxidant system. But when there is a decrease in antioxidant capability, the body's not able to detoxify correctly. When oxidative stress and antioxidants are out of balance, free radicals can trigger a negative chain reaction in the body that can destroy cell membranes, block the action of major enzymes, prevent cellular processes necessary for proper function, cause inflammation, prevent normal cell division, destroy DNA, and block energy generation. So, how can oxidative stress, now that we know what it is, how can it impact fertility? So, oxidative stress is a root cause for many diseases, including infertility. This is because overproduction of the reactive oxygen species causes an environment in the body that is unsuitable for normal female physiological function. Emerging research supports that there is a close relationship between mitochondrial and ovarian aging. This is because the mitochondria, which are the energy factories of the cell, are responsible for providing energy and regulating cell signaling pathways to ensure healthy maturation of ovarian cells called oocytes. So, oxidative stress can damage oocytes and impair their fertilization capacity. Oxidative stress, here, let's scoot this. There we go. Oxidative stress can also lead to embryo fragmentation as well as a number of developmental abnormalities. Reproductive diseases also, like PCOS, endometriosis, and unexplained infertility, as well as pregnancy complications such as miscarriage, preeclampsia, and intrauterine growth restriction, have all been linked to oxidative stress. Okay, so now let's look at the diet and lifestyle contributors of oxidative stress. So the first contributor I want to touch on is overexercising. Overexercising, we generally think that exercising is good for us and it only does good things for our body. And that can be partially true, is usually true, but overexercising in itself actually causes oxidative stress. This is because physiological changes that must occur to heal exercise-induced muscle damage caused by overexercising causes free radical production. So this in itself leads to oxidative damage. So another contributor would be environmental toxin exposure. So this could include pesticides, radiation, air pollution, heavy metals, and other endocrine disrupting chemicals that are found in a range of household and personal care products. Exposure to these toxins creates the production of free radicals that can accumulate in the cell and cause damage. So next we have smoking. Smoking is another lifestyle factor that's linked to oxidative stress. In fact, it is specifically linked to how oxidative stress impacts fertility. Growing evidence indicates that active or passive smoking, so secondhand smoke, can delay the time to conception due to oxidative stress. Next is consuming alcohol. So it has been known to cause oxidative stress as well. This is because when alcohol is processed in the body, it naturally creates those ROS, those reactive oxygen species, which forms an environment favorable to oxidative stress in the body. Our last contributor will be dietary consumption of unhealthy fats. So we're talking about rancid dietary fats like soybean oil, canola oil, peanut oil, and safflower oil, as they oxidize during production and then oxidize further when they're heated for cooking. This oxidation generates an inflammatory response that creates toxic compounds and depletes the body's anti-inflammatory stores. So what can we do to help our bodies regain balance between the pro-oxidants, the bad ones, the harmful ones, and the antioxidants, our body's natural defense, in order to decrease oxidative stress? There are a number of nutrients that have been shown effective in decreasing oxidative stress in the body. So the first that I want to discuss is vitamin C. So vitamin C is an antioxidant. It's also a free radical scavenger. So this nutrient protects cells against oxidative damage and helps with the repair of amino acids that have been damaged by the reactive oxygen species. Vitamin C, it can be supplemented, but it can also be obtained through the diet by consuming foods like bell peppers, broccoli, citrus fruits, tomatoes, and potatoes. So another nutrient that helps fight this oxidative stress is beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is effective because it helps improve white blood cell function to better fight against reactive oxygen species. Beta-carotene can be obtained in the diet by consuming food sources like carrots, squash, spinach, and sweet potatoes. So next on the list is vitamin E. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that has been shown to prevent production of reactive oxygen species in lipids undergoing the process of oxidation. So it helps stop the process. Foods that are high in vitamin E include dandelion greens, kiwi, red peppers, and avocados. So some other supplementary nutrients that have been shown to be effective against oxidative stress include antioxidant cofactors. These include selenium, zinc, and copper. And then also omega-3 fish oil, glutathione, CoQ10, NAC, and then vitamins B12, B6, and folate. So let's touch on some diets one can follow that are proven effective against oxidative stress. So I'm sure it comes as no surprise to anyone that the standard American diet has been associated with higher levels of oxidative stress and inflammation. Luckily, we have some better options. So switching to a plant-based diet, for example, has been associated with lower levels of oxidative stress and inflammation. So another diet proven to lower levels of oxidative stress is the Mediterranean diet. This has been shown to reduce levels of lipid peroxidation, and oxidative DNA damage. The Mediterranean diet focuses on foods such as fruits and vegetables, whole grains, seafood, nuts, and legumes, as well as olive oil. This diet also limits processed foods, red meat, sweets, alcohol, and whole fat dairy products. And then lastly, following the DASH diet has been shown to improve antioxidant defenses of the body, decrease oxidative stress, and significantly increase glutathione levels. So the DASH diet limits foods high in saturated fat, such as fatty meats and full-fat dairy, and includes foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fat-free or low-fat dairy products, fish, poultry, beans, and nuts. So if you want to learn more, here's 2 resources. Let me move my screen here. Here's 2 resources for you to help you dive a little deeper into this topic. So we have the role of oxidative stress in female fertility, and then we also have fertility foods. So if you want to look a little deeper into that, and then here are my references. So thank you guys so much for coming to my presentation, and I hope you learned a lot. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I am happy to provide any insight that I can. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day.